Alright guys, TouchCrab here back again today. Hope you're enjoying whatever day this is coming out. Not exactly sure what it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be a double upload, that is for sure. Today I want to talk very briefly about Douglas Censor Martin. This past weekend we've talked about how Doug was going on to this Triumph Gaming GG team to compete in the amateur size. Looks like they performed, well, not exactly great. They finished top 4 as we'll discuss in a second, and as you can see on the thumbnail, but it looks like Doug has been dropped off that team as of which stands right now. Maybe more announcements will have come up by the time this video goes live. If that's the case, they'll be in the pinned comment below. Let's get into things then. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new as always, I would greatly appreciate it. First of all, let's go through the other regions very quickly. So the, of course, Renegades just absolutely decimating the APAC region, winning it once again down here. So Renegades take that one, as is pretty much tradition in the APAC region. Then the European region, Team War do it once again. So Denza, Dave, Vortex, Harry and Afro, relatively new joinee to the team. Singularity with Chain back in the team, couldn't get too much going instead of Maple. So yeah, pretty interesting situation over on in Europe. But of course, the main thing really to discuss is the North American region and Douglas Censor Martin. These was how the results stood up this weekend. So UYU taking it down, Exotic and Parasite's team come in second place, Carnage Gaming just behind them, and then Triumph Gaming GG with Censor on the team alongside Royalty, Fellow, Stanley and Nagafen end up in 4th place. I believe the match they ended up losing against this Nightmare guy and co. I think it was like game 5, and well, Censor didn't have the best map 5. Well, let's talk about that I suppose right about now. So Censor tweets this out: we placed top 4, lost to Carnage 5-5, map 5 I think, GG's. My performance that series was unacceptable, so you know, good recognition of course for Censor that look, I didn't play great, I'll step it up next time, grind out maybe some S&D stuff, because I guess if you're in Censor's position, you played some degree of 10s, but maybe you haven't had too much S&D practice, and then again, everyone has off maps, but I think it was more than like off maps for Censor. People were putting together like exactly what his performances were looking like across all the maps. Weren't exactly spectacular, but it's not really what you're expecting from Censor at the end of the day. So this is a screenshot, and you can see Censor here at 1 in 9 in this final map. So, you know, far from ideal, but, you know, I guess it happens from time to time, but just when you look at this scoreboard and you're looking at Standy at 10 kills, 8 kills, like 5 kills, 7 kills, Doug down at 1 kill, round 11, like that obviously is going to leave a bit of a bitter taste in the mouth of his teammates going forwards. So then Parasite tweets this out: justice for Douglas Censor Martin, follows it up with "you dropped Doug, so out to Standy, I cannot believe you." Apparently there's a lot of drama going on right now with the amateur scene and some roster changes and roster mania and all that kind of stuff. Probably talk about that later this week if it, well, if things really do kick off indeed. And well, thanks to Dime for pointing this out to me in yesterday's video as well. Or actually, I think it's Monday's video as you guys are probably watching this one. But he mentioned that Censor took his video down. So he made this video of "I joined a new team," and this video is still up on YouTube, but it's unlisted. So he's made it for some reason unlisted on his YouTube channel, talking about the move to Triumph. And as you can see right here, if you look to his uploads, you can't see anything, right? And the most recent one was this "I've joined a new team, Triumph Gaming" stuff, and that seems to now no longer be the case. And well, as Credit CDL Intel says, Censor is likely their new 5th alongside the team. Update: Censor is being replaced for DiamondCon. Thanks to a number of you for pointing this out to me. Just to quickly mention then, to finish off this topic, I thought this was quite interesting because this whole move with Triumph Gaming partnering with New York Subliners, being their challengers team, I thought that part of that was going to have to be that Censor was going to be like a staple on the squad. Like I thought Censor had played a blinder really and talked to New York and said, look, if we partner with an AM team, that can be like our amateur team, and we get some recognition from them, but also they can gain the recognition from us, I suppose, by being associated with the Subliners brand and that kind of stuff. And as a result of that, then I get to play on their team and I'm kind of a staple on that squad, because if Censor was to leave, then where is the partnership with the Subliners anymore, right? So I thought that was kind of a nice business decision if Doug had implemented that, but it doesn't really seem like that's the case, right? Because if Triumph are going to play one event, get all of this good PR, I suppose, from being partnered with the New York Subliners, and then they're just going to drop Doug anyway about a week later, that definitely begs the question as to why this partnership even existed in the first place and how there is any connection there anymore. So it was kind of surprising to me. I thought that Doug was going to be an integral part of this whole partnership, but him being dropped a few days later doesn't really say that it is. And is this the right move? Like I don't want to say either way. Maybe there was internal team conflicts and stuff like that. It seems just a strange decision, right? You finished top 4, it's not ideal, but it is your first event. To drop Doug straight away maybe he's a little bit premature, and wonder where his next opportunity will come from, right? Because I definitely thought that this was going to last a lot longer than one event, let's put it that way, given all the hype that went into this combination and Censor making the YouTube video and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, a lot of questions come out of this. Intrigued to hear your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I will see you next time.